boys, here we are for another season of F1 Manager 22. And oh boy, it's going to be an interesting one. We have a competitive car for once. I am not lying. We have an actual competitive car that can consistently fight for race wins. So this is going to be the title charge for one of these two lads, and hopefully the constructors for both of us. I'm hoping. I think it's most likely going to be Norris challenging the title, but you never know. Ricardo can put on some decent race results, and we made some major changes for us. We basically exiled the entire team, and we brought in our own people. Mostly Red Bull staff we've stolen, and a Mercedes lad. So, in terms of the driver lineup, besides the change of Sargent from last year, it stayed the same. This is Ricardo's season to shine. If he does well, I'll give him a contract extension. If not, well, I think we'll say goodbye to him and we'll be looking elsewhere. Or, if we're up to it, we'll promote Mr. Sargent to first seat. We shall see. Welcome to the stream, everybody. We've done most of the off-season stuff in the last stream, so if you want to get caught up as to what we upgraded with the car, go check out the last stream, which was yesterday. So, here we are for the 2023 Bahrain Grand Prix. And, yeah, we are shooting for the sky. Q3, that should be a guarantee for us. If not, we're in trouble. Quality position. Let's say top 4 to start. We are struggling in the straight line. But I'm very optimistic. I think we can do well. Quality position streak. I got you. We are going for big boy stuff here. But I'm feeling optimistic. So, the first race in Bahrain. We don't have much money left. We spent most of it, but we're in great shape. So, just to get you guys up to speed, we got rid of our race engineers, as much as they are awesome. We stole Verstappen's race engineer, and he's now Ricardo's race engineer, and Peter Bonington is now the race engineer for Lando Norris, which I think is a pretty good fit. So, we've basically got rid of our entire team, and we're bringing in top-tier boys now. We have a refurbishment coming in for wind tunnel, and hopefully once we dial in some more money, we might, well, we're probably going to have to refurbish that pretty soon. I'm not liking the cost of that, but regardless, it is time for the first race of the season in Bahrain. Here we go.
Welcome to the archipelago of Formula One. Bahrain might have a small land footprint, but it's showing its
Let me get a picture of
right
something
now
really quick.
Either way, it's time for another fantastic weekend of Grand Prix racing. The Bahrain International Circuit is a challenging track, and the cars routinely have to brake from high gear to low to take the narrow turns. With the need for downhill braking, the risk of locking up is one drivers will need to manage. It's all about focus and balance to get victory here. We might still be early in the season, but that doesn't mean we can sit back and relax. Everything is up for grabs, and nothing is certain at this stage. There's nothing like a race weekend.
I think we're seeing a three-way challenge for the championship this year between McLaren, Ferrari, and Red Bull. If only Mercedes was in this, it would be absolutely goated. Let's start off with our usual routine. I'm gonna keep... I don't know what to do, actually. We'll start with the mediums. We'll just do a normal thing for now. One that's good for the straights and good for oversteer. More oversteery car. I think we need more braking stability. Good enough for Ricardo. Let's check with Mr. Nor is. They're not even processing the race engineers yet. Let's start with Mr. Norris. Oh yes, the number 3 of Lando Norris is coming out on track. I forgot to mention he's taking Ricardo's number now. I like how we changed our engines to Red Bull powertrain, and we still hear the Mercedes sound. So every engine in this game has a distinct, or every car in this game have a distinct sound. Cause which car is it? Gasoline? No, it's the Williams of Sonoda. So, just to run you guys through the grid for this season. Nothing's really changed amongst the top 4. Leclerc and Sainz are still Ferrari. Ricciardo and Norris still at McLaren. Verstappen and Checo at Red Bull. Hamilton and Russell at Mercedes. Now this is where it starts to change. Pierre Gasly and Esteban Ocon in Alpine. So Gasly moved from AlphaTauri to the Alpinist. Which means in AlphaTauri we have Zhou Guanyu moving from Alfa Romeo and Fernando Alonso moving from Alpine. And the Alfa Romeo, Bottas. And Sebastian Vettel. That is a very interesting and pretty good driver lineup if I say so myself. I don't know where the car stacks up compared to the rest, but that'll be interesting to keep an eye on. And the Haas, Kevin Magnussen and Mick Schumacher is no longer in the split. We have, I am going to mess this guy's name up, Vesti. Yeah, I'm not going to be able to get this guy's name until I see the standings. Because I don't even know how you pronounce his name. He's an F2 driver, I do remember that. Aston Martin, Alexander Albon from Williams, now on the Aston, alongside Daddy Stroll. And in the Will I Ams, we have actually no, Schumacher went to Williams, my bad. Schumacher in the Williams alongside Yuki Tsunoda. So that is it in terms of driver lineups. The car understanding is going to go up and up the more we do running. So we're going to do as much running as we can, even if we hit 100% track equalm, because we want to dial in some good times. I don't know what Ricardo got held up there. I mean, we're going to be slightly bogged down with the fuel. I think mostly everyone's going to be running lighter fuel, but yeah, I'm pretty optimistic going into this to see where we stacked up. Seems like Red Bull and Ferrari are going to be pretty close in pace, so it's going to be interesting now. Ferrari was not significantly quicker, so we're going to see a battle between these two. We're going to be right there with them. Merck a little bit behind us, but anything can happen.
give us a balance check when you can.
It's pretty even.
Okay, copy.
If we want to see what Ricardo says about the setup, but yep. While Tasha spun. So I'm gonna stay on board with him, and then we'll see if he actually said the setup rather quickly. So I'm gonna have him do a little bit more running now. Now I'll switch these boys on the softs and see what they say. But theoretical to the rest of the grid, we have the quickest car. We have really good downforce, best downforce on the grid, but in terms of straight line speed, we're lacking compared to Ferrari and Red Bull. We are quicker than Merc, not by much though in terms of straight line speed. So we're the third quickest car in a straight line. I could be wrong. Because we did switch to Red Bull powertrain engines, but as you can tell, it sounds the exact same as the Mercedes engine. So we're gonna stay on board with Ricardo, see what he says with the setup. Norris, it's okay right now, 64%. I want to see what Ricardo says because I want to hear Verstappen's race engineer, Gianpaolo Lapasi, talk to the man, the myth, the legend, Ricardo. It's going to be very interesting to see what happens this season. Like I said, tracks like Spa and Monza we're probably not going to do as competitive. Canada as well. But high downforce tracks we should be pretty mint. So tracks like Monaco, Spain, Singapore, tracks like them we're going to be absolutely golden for. But in terms of straight line speed, we're still lacking. It's a lot of an improvement compared to last season. Last season, we were an absolute brick in the straight line. Now we're like the third quickest car. So, I feel a lot better. Like I said, under 4 upgrades are pretty OP in this game. I'm not going to lie. But, you got to do what you got to do.
Do you need any help with the balance at this stage?
Everything's pretty stable.
Alright, so...
Understood.
Oh, it's actually 79 for him. Never mind. That's actually good for Norris. Ricardo's got some work going with the setup. So, new race engineers. That's going to take a lot to get used to, but you got to do what you got to do to make a championship challenge. Yeah, I could have gone the other Merc one and have a higher rated one, but I think it was better to see what Max is. Which I think he has Ricardo's a race engineer, and then Christopher Hayes, I think, went to Mercedes in replacement of him, so we're gonna call the call on pretty soon. And by soon, I mean now. And we're just gonna get ready for some soft running. Alright, let's start with you. Alright, so everything's pretty good right now. Straight line speed's great. So maybe you want a bit more oversteer. We'll give you 2 clicks with the front wing, see what you think. Braking stability, we'll give you a bit more. Well, actually, let's change this up. Traction. I'm gonna give you 2 clicks there. Alright, let's see what they say. Let's slap on the softs. 24 laps, so probably gonna be a 2-stopper. Ricardo! Bad braking stability and bad traction. We can fix that. You want more? I'm just gonna take a wild guess and say you want more. So we're gonna do that for now. See what he says. 24 laps on Z soft. Yeah, I'm interested to see how competitive this car is gonna be. On track we go. 12 thumbs. See what they think of the car. We'll do a push lap if we're feeling up to it. I don't want to show our hand too much though. I'll wait maybe, I don't know. Carlos seems to be struggling in comparison to Norris, so.
So just on the way in, if you give us some feedback on tools and what we can look at.
At the moment, I'd say it's a bit of a struggle.
Yep, will do. And give us a balance check, balance check.
I'm happy.
Okay, copy.
We're gonna keep Ricardo out there. We need some track running, so. Not gonna do push laps. We're just gonna run to the end. I mean, judging by the pace, it's probably gonna be a 2-stop, so. Might save a set of mediums. But I'm not too sure. I'll probably just save a set of mediums to be safe.
Struggling a little bit more with the rear.
Roger.
Can we change tires? Relatively low grip, nothing too special to say.
Understood.
So I need to look after these tires.
No, you don't. Just finish the session.
That's it for the session.
Sweet. So, we need to change the setup for Ricardo, because we went backwards with it. Like I said, we're not going to show our hand too much right now. Just want to do running. So we went the wrong way with the setup, really. We're gonna see what he says about that. We're gonna do our tradition. Medium, hard might be a good strategy, so I guess we'll keep that on the table. We're gonna use hards entirety of the session, as long as the setup's good. Try that, see what he says. So we're not showing our hand too much. I just want to see where the pace is. We're gonna be slow because we have heavy fuel, but not too worried about it.
Oh, did someone run wide there?
How's the balance? Give us a balance check when you can. Balance check.
It's all good. It's a cool car to drive.
Yeah, copy.
lockup. Let's see what happened there. Watch this. We're looking at Lando Norris. And yes, that's the lockup.
No. Me no like. Optimal. I like that for Lando.
And give us a balance check when you can.
Happy with that. I think everything's fine.
Okay, copy.
Okay, recharge off.
Understood.
Not the charged.
Yep, confirm.
Back it out, back it out.
Yep, understood.
Do you need any help with the balance at this stage?
Everything's pretty stable.
Understood.
I cannot get Ricardo's setup right now, but Norris is like almost perfect.
Yeah. I was taking a low in the rear.
Paper.
We've almost nailed his setup to T.
Hello and thank you for joining us as our race weekend unfolds. Free practice is nearly done, and that means that qualifying awaits. While many eyes may be drifting ahead to the big race, the teams and their drivers will be fully focused on the task at hand here today. Those who make the most of the free practice sessions will head into qualifying knowing that they've given it their all and done everything in their power to cement themselves a good, strong position on the asphalt tomorrow. Hold on tight, because we're getting underway.
That's what we're gonna do. We're gonna run 2 sets of sauce for this session. That might be it, folks. I'm just gonna chill for pacer now.
So just on the way in, if you give us some feedback on tools and what we can look at.
Everything's pretty stable. Nice one, guys.
Understood.
And give us a balance check. Balance check.
Yeah, awesome job.
Hey, firm.
Holy shit, it's like a bouncing act. I can't fucking get it.
balance.
Give us a balance check when you can. Balance check. Session is over.
We're gonna try it with him. Do one run at the beginning. I'm not gonna change the setup.
Radio check. Yep, radio is good. Drink's good.
I want to get fucking blocked, don't we? Who the fuck was that? Fuck you, Gasly. To the line, what is he gonna do? 30.9.
Just look after this tyre set though, look after it.
Understood.
If we're gonna send Noah back, that's not a big deal. I think Ricardo's safe though. Let's just get him ready just in case. That's fine. We're good with him now. No, it's quickest in FP1. That's promising. Ricardo's 3/10 off though, so. Alright. 95% confidence, so that's pretty good for him.
Okay, radio check.
And we're fine for Q3 now. I think we're fine now. Notice is ever in contention for pole. Ricardo's going to be right there for us anyway, so. Pretty comfortable. So, that's promising. We are in contention. Norris is in contention for pole. And he's probably going to be fighting for the race win as well, so.
Well done. Nice session.
Yes, sir. Norris quickest in Q2, I meant. I almost said FP2, but Q2. I got to see who was out in Q1. Schumacher, Tsunoda, Zhou Guanyu, Frederick Vesti, that's his name, my bad. Lance Stroll out in Q1. Q2, Albon, Vettel, Alonso, Ocon, K-Mag. Into Q3, we got Gasly, Russell, Bottas, Hamilton, Checo, Ricciardo, Sainz, Leclerc, Verstappen, and Norris. So, we're going to do one run right at the end. And we're going to have our first set of slots for the race then, so then we're good. Because we are saving softs, boys. So it's probably going to be a 30.6 or a 30.5 for pole. No, it's probably a man to get pole here. One, two, three, four, five, six, seven, 8. Do that. And we'll go on board with them as well. Well, we'll go on board with Norris. Pretty comfortable. Norris can get pole here, I think. He's been easily quicker. Just hoping Ricciardo can put it in the top 4 at least. If not, we might be in trouble for those quality goals. 30.6. That's going to be tough. Norris can hook it up. He's done 35s. See what Ricardo goes up with the board with. Only P4. There goes a quality ejective. Norris gets pole for us. So that's good for us. A quality ejective ain't good. Probably should have just went with the top 6. But Ricardo's still there. Norris gets the second pole of his, well, third pole actually of his career. Second in this career. So, yeah, he runs quickest lap, and that's him on pole position for the Bahrain Grand Prix.
The time has come to fight it out. It's race day.
We had a magnificent display from McLaren here in qualifying, and they'll certainly be hoping to put in a dominant performance here today. This weekend, Red Bull displayed real promise during qualifying, but will they fulfill that potential by the time they reach the checkered flag? The weather is beautifully clear tonight, which is one less problem for the teams to face. Of course, that doesn't take anything away from the unpredictability of this race.
And there's going to be a lot for the teams to handle. So will the drivers and their cars be able to cope with the pressure? Let's find out right here at the Bahrain Grand Prix.
Alright, boys, here we go. The Bahrain Grand Prix. We're not going to be able to push too much with fuel, but that's okay. Ricardo starting P5. We got Norris on pole. In terms of strategy, it's going to be touch and go. Luckily, we do have another set of mediums we can do. And let's actually change it to that. And run a little bit later. See, that's going to be touch and go for us, so we'll see what happens. We could definitely do it. If not, well, 23. We could probably do softs, but we'd have to push though. Not that. So maybe better off doing mediums and just pitting. How? We could have a safety car, so that is a possibility. Our tires will go off at the end, though. That's the main thing. I mean, we can tire serve if we have to. So I'm gonna go aggressive with Norris. And Ricardo, I'm gonna go a bit more conservative with his strategy. Well. So we're gonna go a little bit more conservative with it, but he'll be able to push. So here we go, boys. We can always change them at the last second if needed, but I think we should be good. Time for the Bahrain Grand Prix. I'm not gonna push with fuel usage. We'll keep that normal. We're just gonna up their pace mode though.
It looks like clear skies tonight, with the drivers now in their grid positions. And there's Lando Norris.
Yes.
They're in pole position, and they've got to be happy about that. And behind them, it's Ricardo.
Who's fifth?
With a top 10 position on the grid, this race could really go either way for them. The race start is mere seconds away.
Season 2, man. 2023.
The Bahrain Grand Prix.
2023 is now officially underway. We're off. Norris gets a decent start. It looks like Lando or Ricardo bogs down. We're going to have to get him to start pushing right away because he's lost out to Checo. In terms of Norris, side by side with Verstappen. He will stay ahead, which is good for us. We're gonna use our ERS to see if we can try to get past some people here. So everyone is on softs except for me and Ricardo. So
gain a position.
let's hang in there for now. I'm gonna have Ricardo chill. Norris, just do your thing, man. You got a good start. I mean, you're gonna be doing a slightly more aggressive tire strat, but it will be worth it in the end, hopefully. I have a feeling they're probably going to do soft, medium, hards, most likely. So Ricardo will be able to push the entire race. Just my main worry is going to be the fuel. In terms of Norris, we can use him to try to maybe pull away from Verstappen. We can try to burn some fuel up front, try to bridge that gap, and try to go. If not, we'll just hang in there. Someone's locked up already. It was George Russell. That's a good stuff for him and his outing in Mercedes.
Now let's look at this. Here's George Russell.
He was right on his teammate's gearbox as well. So, nope, Russell not off to a good start already. We're going to have Norris push. Want him to try to blitz away from Verstappen at the moment. Ricardo, we're going to have you vibe for now. Let's try to get you away from Verstappen. That's our main threat. If we drop DRS, we're in great shape for this. Because then I can concern his pace. And then we could easily do the medium soft. So, let's have you expel up front. Bridge that DRS gap. Carlo's just going to hang in here for now. Alright, we're looking good now. We have bridged the gap for now. And have Ricardo actually start saving some fuel a while.
Lift off.
Understood.
Like I said, we're going to continue having him push with the pace. Norris, we're gonna keep steady pace right now, and we'll save some fuel later. I just hope Ricardo does not lose the DRS. That is my main worry. Norris looking good right now. 2 seconds clear of Verstappen. No softs are going off a cliff. Right? Yeah, they're pushing, so we're doing good right now. I mean, we are pushing too, but our tires is not wearing as quick as those softs are.
DRS now active.
So let's tone forward. We're just gonna monitor the pace right now. I'm actually might start having him, well, save some fuel, but right now we're just gonna keep him a consistent pace. Ricardo's doing good right now. These guys are gonna be battling, killing each other time. Norris is just gonna run off in the sunset now. Alright, let's turn down your fuel. Let's start conserving for you. Ricardo's doing good conserving right now. He's hanging in there. Turn him back up for now. Actually, we're good with ERS for right now. Let's tone down your pace. Our tire is actually doing better than what we think, so we're actually doing good right now in terms of that department. Ricardo, we are losing touch. Let's. These guys are all together, but we've dropped.
Yeah, confirm.
I need Ricardo to start making moves.
And McLaren with a great overtake.
Brother!
Oh. Look at the McLaren.
Which one was it? It was Checo.
And there's the hit.
Wow.
And it's crystal clear who was in the wrong there.
Brother.
And the team had such high hopes today. What a shame.
Well, now Ricciardo's race is fucked. Thank you. Who was that? Checo? Fuck you, Checo. He's already nosediving Ricciardo's race. So we're gonna have to give him the pit now. We have 2 sets of mediums, but now we're not gonna be able to push. So we're gonna have to do that. Anything? Is it just the tire? What is screwed in the rear wing and the suspension, which we cannot change. So there ain't much I can do about that.
It's a collision. We can take a look now. Daniel Ricciardo involved here.
Checo having some funny ideas for Red Bull now. Oh, you take our staff, we're gonna wreck you guys. So he's got a penalty now. Alright, we're gonna maintain. Well, actually, no, we are fine. We're fine to push, so I'm actually gonna keep having him push. Let's save some fuel for him though. Neutral.
Increase in lift and coast just a little.
Cool.
Alright, Ricciardo's gonna have to pit. Already. So we're gonna be doing 2 sets of mediums. The tire wear is better than what we expected. So we might be fine doing 2 sets of mediums. I'm just gonna run normal pace for now for him. If the tire wear is good, well, actually we'll push up front. We'll see what we can do. Right now Norris can conserve, so we're fine with him at the moment. No, that's not what I want to do. We're gonna be doing another set of mediums. So let's push for now. I want to see what the tire wear is looking like. Cardo's got his work cut out for him. Checo is gonna be miles and blast. So let's. Your ERS is almost conserved, so we'll get in that deployment. Norris is looking pretty good right now. And like I said, we're actually doing good with our tires, which is good. We're in the pit. We can actually extend our stint to make sure we have tires with the softs.
Let's take a closer look. Now look at this. Daniel Ricciardo involved here. Well, I don't
Brother.
know what they were thinking there. They're completely off the race.
Brother, this race just went from
Really disappointing
worse for
with that.
him.
Let's hope it doesn't set them back too badly.
Well, he's already far
Seems to have
behind.
been a lockup.
So, thank you, Captain Obvious.
Okay, I had a lockout.
Okay, copy that.
Oh my god, that fuel burn's absolutely terrible. Shit. We're gonna have to get used to start saving some fuel, I guess. How is this looking? So, let's chill right now. We're gonna go down into standard. Let's chill for you for now. I can't do much because his strategy's fucked. Norris, optimal lap for pitting. I'm actually gonna have him go a couple more laps, and then we can be safe with the mediums. He's got that gap. They pitted, but we got the gap right now. We're doing good. I'm just gonna keep an eye on Ricciardo, which is our main threat. So once he gets down to about 30, we'll pit, and then if we extend the ever stint, we'll be good for the softs. You I gotta be careful with, because I'm not too sure with you. We're actually gonna have you pit this lap onto your set of mediums, and you'll still come out in first place, which is good. So the tire is actually not too bad. So if we can conserve a little bit with Ricciardo, we'll be fine, I believe. Right now, the main thing is going to be the fuel burn. That is my main concern right now, because it's not looking good right now. Tire is actually better than expected, but the fuel burn is more than what we anticipated. I believe... Yeah, we're gonna have to do another set of mediums. So we're gonna have to push. But yeah, the tire wear doesn't seem too bad. At least that set wasn't too bad. We'll have to see with these tires. Right, I need you to close up the bolt task for me. And fuel burn, you need to go. You got your work cut out for you. Catch up to bolt task, make some moves.
Last lap was a purple lap.
Just like that. So he's got pace still. In terms of the win, I mean, I think we're doing good right now with Norris. I think we're comfortable in that department. Let's just hope he doesn't have any fuck-ups. Ricardo, I don't know how much we can still recover to. I think we can probably get the 4th at least. I think we can still get 4th with him. Which, the tire wear is not too bad. So, I'm gonna have him start going more aggressive.
You've got the margin to push.
Right, you need to get back past Bottas. I'm not. You need to get up to Hamilton. And you need to go with fuel. Norris is tight on fuel right now.
Okay, gotcha.
But Ricardo's doing pretty good right now. So I think we can still get him P4. If not, we might be able to still get him into the battle with Verstappen and Leclerc. It's going to take some work, but it's definitely possible. Alright, I want to have him save.
Sounds like someone's locked up.
We're getting in, so that's not too bad. Alright, sweet.
It's a race position gained for Mercedes. McLaren gain a position.
We're going to be almost a pit stop ahead of Verstappen, so...
We are out of DRS.
Okay, understood.
to 35. We're just gonna have him run long, and then we could push maybe more on the mediums towards the end. Norris is doing...
Position gained for Alfa Romeo.
Yeah, we are comfortably safe with those softs for him. How the fuck did Ricardo lose ERS? Or...
The Ria's taking a bit of a hit.
Yep, okay.
You need to get back in that, sir. How the fuck you end up losing that? Alright, we're gonna pit you now onto a set of... He's losing a lot of ground, so we need to pit him this lap. No, we're gonna go mediums. Because he's losing, look at the time he's losing. So Verstappen's in the pits.
So Verstappen in the pit lane now.
So for us it will just be recharge off when you're ready. Recharge off when ready.
Okay.
Alright, so we can go full berserk now for Ricardo. Try to make up that time we've lost. Which I need him to get past some drivers. How's Norris looking right now?
I think someone's run wide.
He's been tight on fuel the entire race, and I've had the safe fuel for him, so... Alright, I'm gonna pit him this, pretty shortly. I'm gonna pit him this lap for, softs. Just so we can use them.
Box gives a pit confirm.
Oh, and Ferrari just gained a place.
Fantastic work.
Landing for lane.
Copy.
And yeah, you are going for fastest lap right now, sir. Just in case you didn't know.
And McLaren with a great overtake. It's a race position gained for Mercedes.
You have fastest lap.
McLaren gain a position.
Just going to need some lift and coast.
Confirm.
He gets it back anyways.
Okay, that was a purple lap. I'll let you know if the situation changes.
Understood.
So it's looking like P4 for Ricardo.
Ferrari.
Brother!
Position.
Why do you suck, Ricardo?
They've locked up and gone straight on.
Nice to see you're ready for a championship contention. Checo is trying to kill us again. I saw you.
The hot and temps, just going to need some lift and coast.
Yeah, confirm.
Can Ricciardo not do something stupid this race? He's being an absolute clown right now.
Was that a lock-up on the track?
Recharge off.
Understood.
Looks like there's been a lock-up.
Oh, this is good. He's 30 seconds ahead of Verstappen. I'm liking this. Just wish Ricciardo wasn't a bottle job. Yeah, the tire was a lot less than I anticipated, so we could have been really aggressive with the strategy.
And one more lap.
So Noah starts the final lap. This is looking good for him for his first race, but see what happens. Hopefully Ricciardo can't catch up to Leclerc. I don't think so, but I'd like to see if we could try to get him ahead of Leclerc at least. Gotta lap Russell real quick. So Checo being a master plan for Red Bull and ruining Ricciardo's race. Top of all the mistakes Ricciardo has made. To throw him down in a P5 right now, I don't think we're going to get him. Our battery's almost out, and he's actually catching Sainz. So I don't think we're going to be able to get him because we're going to be the third car in the train, but we'll see what happens. Have him push.
We do not require any fuel liftoff.
Okay.
Lewis almost done this race for him. Just drove spectacular for us the entire race. And we're just going to have him bring it home. Ricciardo is right there. Can we pounce our move on Leclerc to get P4? But we have like no ERS left, so I don't think we're going to be able to do that. Norris coming up to the line. He wins the Bahrain Grand Prix. Great start of the season for us. Leclerc gets ahead of Sainz.
We have checkered flag now.
Here's the replay. And Lando Norris finishes at the head of the pack.
Norris starting off strong for us. Starting for our title challenge this season. We built a great car. Lando's loving it. We're in great shape for this season. Hopefully Red Bull does not try to kill us any more times this season. So we're going to like Ricciardo's going to be finishing P5. Well, he will get the fastest lap point at the moment. We are out of ERA, so we can't really do much. We could pounce maybe a last... No, we can't. We have no ERS. We can't do much, so it's going to be P5 for Ricciardo in the end. getting killed by Checo, and then 3 lockups from him, and to still finish P5 ain't too bad. But Red Bull, we screwed Red Bull of their staff,
Okay, that's the check.
so they wanted to screw us, so that's how things are
boys.
going to play.
And girls.
Nice job. Fail 84, please, mate. Fail 84.
Ricardo's out for revengeance, hopefully next time in Saudi. That was the perfect race from Norris. He dunked almost 37 seconds on Verstappen. This car is an absolute beast. Hopefully Ricardo does not get killed by Checo again. Looking at the rest of the results, Ferrari, Leclerc getting on the podium, Sainz dropping pace at the end, Verstappen finishes P2, Sainz P4, Ricardo P5, Hamilton P6 for Mercedes, Bottas P7, Gasly, first outing for Alpinus, gets P8, Vettel getting points for Alfa Romeo as well in P9, Ocon rounding off the points. Russell, what a disappointing day for him. He walked up at the start of the race and he was out of the points. Vessi doing pretty good for finish P15, Checo killing us. It is what it is, but that's the man of the hour right now. We're on a mission now. We're on a mission, and that's for both championships. Ricardo definitely is going to want some vengeance next race, but Norris, a perfect weekend from him.
Never have a team been more deserving of a podium. Everyone must be ecstatic. And after such a fabulous drive here today, it's no surprise to see this man land on the podium. But there we have all 3 drivers that are taking home the silverware along with the most valuable points. A fantastic result for McLaren there.
That's right, they've made some fine strategic decisions here, and it's brilliant to see them pay off.
After an intense weekend, the team ends in first place in the constructor standings.
The teams now look ahead to the next round, where they'll duel it out in the sand dunes of Saudi Arabia.
The world's fastest street circuit. We have high-speed cornering. This car is looking really good right now. Ricardo getting fastest lap, so here have 11 points. Norris, almost a perfect weekend. Tried to get him fastest lap, but the DRS was just too powerful in the end, so it's good for us. Can't say much more about Norris. That was perfectly executed. Ricardo, no, you had some luck, some bad luck go your way with thanks to this man. But you also made some pretty bad mistakes that probably could have cost you a podium. So you got some work to do, sir. Constructors, oh, that is beautiful. That is beautiful. I'm loving that. Still gets a development point, so it's not the end of the world for him. His growth potential has gone down as well, which I'm not liking, but oh well. So we're only getting 2 much. Where did we lose it? It was the finishing positions, because he didn't get 4th. We still got 2.9 at the end. 2.9 mil, better than nothing. So, what do you need? You need better control, sir. Alright, let's see what we got. Acceleration could be better, and adaptability, well, can't do much there. So we got some money now. Let's throw in some big boy upgrades now. Car development, new projects. What do we? So we can't do any of that till next season. Well, till a couple races and under 4. Yes. Let's design another OP under 4, shall we? That would absolutely blitz everyone. Only OP parts here. That is going to be a godly under 4. So we are going to rush this. That will be here in time for Monaco. Can't do intense. Too expensive. That is some big boy upgrades. Sign another port a while. I think we could do better side pods. Maybe not worth it too much. Chassis. Not really worth it too much. I mean, we put most of our resource into that under 4, so. Under 4, we would actually go backwards if we did that, so no. Front wing, same thing. So. That's actually going to reduce our straight line speed. Yikes. So I guess the side pods are going to be our best bet here. I really need too much engine. So we got 5. I'm gonna do intense, and then we can get that before Miami. And we can do that and get it before MLR. But I think our car is good right now. Let's do some intense, because then we could get more research out of it later. So a lot of our parts are going into the under 4, but that's again for good reason. We'll get some more money by then, hopefully. Saudi, no rain. That's good. Yeah, I ain't liking that one. Send forward. Oh, 1 tunnel refurbishment. And just like that, we are in trouble. We don't have the money to upgrade a 4, and we don't have the money to refurbish. So that's not looking good. So, it's going to wrap it up here for the first race. Went perfect for Norris, but Ricardo, he made some mistakes, but he also got fucked by Checo. So, we got some work to do for him. Other than that, Lando, keep up your momentum. We got some big boy upgrades coming in as well, so that's going to be really good for us. Thank you guys for watching, and we will see you guys next time. Take care, and bye-bye.